you do not have an activated robot, please type new on the chat box so that we can do a brief introduction and welcome you. There's a chat there, just type new so we can welcome you and do a brief introduction. That's all you need to do. You are new here, you do not have an activated robot, type new on the chat box so we can do a brief introduction and welcome you. All right, so I believe that all of us are members, and also we'll just be getting to the topic at hand. I also have my co-host here, Leader George. Leader George is a V4 rank in Royalq. Leader George will be taking us on today's topic and properly introducing what we are doing here or why we are here today. You're welcome, Leader George, and you can take it from here. Good evening once again, everybody.
Good evening, all. I hope I'm audible enough.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. It's so sad. It's so sad indeed that even after what happened today, both in almost 3 different groups, that this turn up out of 100 sitting or online capacity that this Zoom can carry. We are just 16. On the WhatsApp group, we are more than 300 plus. And it's very sad that people that complained today, they are not on this Zoom. But I know they will not have the opportunity to come on the group after today's Zoom and start complaining again. Because we cannot be paid. We paid 200,000 for this Zoom account to be able to record. So persons were able to raise 120 for shop rent. Okay, attend Zoom. Zoom is free. Just your data. Come online, attend it. The data you're using to make money from Royalq, that you're using to come online to chat, use it to come on the Zoom just for 1 hour. And some persons have said no, they cannot, they will not, or they don't have time. Our Zooms are Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30. Okay, we decided, okay, let's do it on Saturday, that is today, 8:30. Still yet, some set of persons are not here. Okay? But they believe they can come on the WhatsApp group to start complaining. Because I don't understand why someone will leave getting the knowledge and decide that they just want to complain. This is a business you have invested $120 for a year for the robots to work, and they are telling you to come and get knowledge about this business, and you are refusing. Some persons are refusing to come. They believe that they can come on the group that have same users. WhatsApp group are just, everybody in the WhatsApp group are just users of Royalq of the robots. We don't have any Royalq management team there. We are all members and users. The same way you pay your 120, the same way the other person pays the 120. So, but some persons they feel that they don't need to attend Zoom or get the knowledge anytime they like. They can easily come on the WhatsApp group to drop chat, to drop complaints and talk anything they like about the business. We decided to host this Saturday so that nobody will have excuses of not attending. Okay? So let's go straight to the business. Why are we here? This Royalq business. Because sometimes there's a voice note I saw today, again saying I was told to come and invest $120, and I started the business. I deposited $100, and the robot worked for the first 4 days and stopped. And since then, the robot is not giving me money again. This is the mindset because of the person, the lady saying dropping this stuff, does not have the mindset, does not have the right mindset for this business. Royalq is just like a mama's helping hand. Leader Oshere, I think someone is raising hand. I don't know.
Yes, please. It's me. Good
Okay.
evening. My name is Ola Oshibikon. Okay. Actually, on the platforms, people are complaining. I think they have I just wanted to put in a word when you were saying they didn't come. Maybe it's network, but somebody there particularly was asking whether this Zoom will still be held. I said yes, it's on, and he said himself and his prospects are not able to come in. I don't know if the waiting room is enabled.
They have to download
No, I
Zoom. They
know,
have
but
to have.
is the waiting room enabled here? Do you
Yes,
have to
yes.
admit them?
Yes, I'm admitting like this. The host is also admitting.
Okay,
There's
because
nobody on the
they are
waiting room
complaining.
now.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so what are we doing? What is this business all about? Because you find some persons saying that they deposited money in the business and they are not making profit. That is pausing mentality. Anybody that I'm prospecting Royalq or ask me, this business you are doing, what is it all about? I will first tell them that put yourself in a businessman or woman mindset of you starting a provision store business. When you put yourself in that mindset that you want to start a provision store business, you will know that the capital you are to use is not money that you want to use the next day. It's not money that you want to use next week. The mindset you are having to start a provision store business is the mindset of a long term, but a business that could be giving you profit, some profit daily, weekly, you'll be seeing profit, just the mindset of a provision store business. Some days you open your provision store and you not make any sales. It will not stop you from opening it the next day. It will be like a way of life. It's not a policy scheme. So the first thing you should do when prospecting is the mindset. You are not doing policy scheme. Royalq is not the one paying us. That is why we don't give our capital to Royalq. Because you see someone saying, I deposited $100. The depositing she's talking about is her trade capital, which is with her in a exchange. So when she say I deposit, this is the money. Some people just change their currency to dollars and keep. So if they have the mindset that this money is my money, is with me in my exchange, I'm using it to connect with my robot to make profit for me, they will stop this talk of I put money in this business, just like in Ponzi scheme. You put money in Ponzi scheme, you expect returns in 30 days, and you see your investments. That is how Ponzi scheme works. So if you don't correct that Ponzi mindset, that Ponzi mentality, if you don't tell them when they come that, see, this business is not Ponzi scheme, it's like you starting a provision store business. That is number one. Before you go into telling the person what Royalq is all about, the mindset is number one, because that is the vision of Royalq. That is why you are renting the robots for 1 year. Just like in provision store, you rent your shop for 1 year to do business. So it's not a business that you put your capital $100 today and the robot starts. Tomorrow you are going to your exchange to check your $100 capital. You cannot use 500,000 to start a provision store today. You have used it to buy goods you want to sell in your provision store. And the next day, you are going to your bank account to check for your capital. It's not done anyway. You cannot use 500,000, go to the market, buy goods you want to sell in your provision store, and the next day, you are checking your account balance to see your 500,000 or to see if it has reduced or not or increased. So having the right mindset is key in the business. First, having that mindset is key because when they have the mindset, nobody will come and tell you that my capital is reducing. What they will tell you that, see, I'm not making profits, just like what a provision store owner will say. For the past 1 week, I have not made profits. A provision owner will not be complaining of his capital he used to buy goods he's selling in his shop. A provision store owner will be complaining that sales are low. He will not talk about the 500 I use in starting starting this business has reduced. No, because he knows that he has used the money to buy goods. That is how when you start this business, your capital is no longer your capital, is now floating capital. Once you start, if you are using 1 million to start Royalq, it's called floating capital. On a normal day, if Royalq was to have access to your exchange, they will make it asterisk that you will not be able to see any money you have assigned for the robot to trade for you until the robot finish trading. Anytime, any day, any week, any month, the robot finish trading. That is when you will see your capital and you see your capital. Your profit is always visible. I wish Royalq can do that. That way it will reduce some unnecessary questions or panic. Because most people are coming with the mindset of pausing. They are starting a business, they just want profit. The business should just be going up. That is all they want. They will be checking their capital without knowing that their capital is now floating because the robot is using it to trade. And those coins, cryptocurrencies, they are volatile in nature. They increase in value and they reduce in value. As far the robot has invested or converted or buy those crypto to trade for you, the robot is waiting for the crypto to increase so it will sell and give you profit. But if the crypto goes down, the robot will activate what we call the margin calls, that is buying the dip. It will start buying the dip with your capital that you have already assigned for the robots to use to trade for you. So I see no reason why the robot you have started trading, you have gone to the market to buy goods in your provision store. Instead of you to be focusing on how to make sales, instead of you to be focusing on what is happening, how to make sales, you are after you are after Okay, sorry, my dear. What you tell your prospects when they come in matters a lot. It matters a lot so that nobody will start complaining. When they have the idea that this business they are coming into, it's like a provision store business that they have rented a robot to work for them for 1 year. They will not be checking their capital in their exchange. They will only focus in the daily sales. My sales are low. What will I do to improve? Ah, this coin that I'm trading, in my provision store, it's only milk and Milo I'm selling. People are coming to ask for rice. They are coming to ask for cornflakes. You will see the person taking a business, as in taking decisions about the business, just like a provision store owner will take. Okay, let me look for capital to buy rice. Since today, people are answering for rice, they are not answering for milk and Milo I'm selling. Let me look for capital to buy these items so that any of my customers that come, either they buy rice or buy Milo or buy Gary or buy rice or buy any other things. But some persons, they came to the business. Someone is saying, they told me I should deposit $100, that the robot will do everything for me. I'll be making profit. And this 3 months, the robot only made profit for me for the first week. 3 months. 3 months. And the person said, and my capital, after the robot made profit for me for the first week, my capital started going down. Wrong mindset. No focus. No seriousness in the business. Pausing mentality is just what I'm saying. Pausing scheme mindset. Because you cannot start a provision store and you made profit the first week, and the second week you are not making profit, and you are not answering or making the right decision. Is it the landlord you go to blame, or will you blame your salesperson? Why are you blaming Royalq? Royalq is a helping hand, just like a salesperson in the shop, in your provision store. You cannot blame the provision store, the landlord of the provision store. You cannot blame your salesperson. You cannot blame Royalq. You cannot blame the robot. Royalq designed the robot. The robot is to work with the flow of the international crypto markets. It does not have the say on whether a coin will pump or reduce. No, it's trading coins. And all we know that all coins for this period, all coins are down because Bitcoin has appreciated up. At least the last increase was 72, it fell down 50, it increased to 60 something. But all coins are still down. Like today, someone said, for the past like 3 months, I've not been making profit. The coins are down, and I cannot introduce this business to someone. And I'm saying, which mindset do these people have? Is it when coins increase, that is, you are cashing out, crypto is making waves, the harvest is clear? Is that when you want to introduce the business to someone? You have already harvested, you are happy. Is that time you want to tell someone to come and plant? Do they plant in harvest season? This business is also like farming. There's seasons for planting and there's season for harvesting. Planting, there's no profit. You plant, you keep on watering. You don't expect anything in that planting season. But here in Royalq, even when you are planting, the robot will be giving you small, small sub profit because it's buying margin calls and it's selling them. So someone saying, for the past 3 months, my coins has been down. I cannot introduce this business to someone. So I'm asking, is it when coins are now up, you can introduce the business to someone? That means you are heartless. If you will introduce crypto trading to someone to buy the pump, to buy the grain, to buy the harvest, it means you are heartless. I made that same mistake in 2021 when I bought my car in November. But I've been telling them about the business since July, August. I was telling them about the business. I don't know about season. I mean, when I started Royalq, I started because I know that my upline is making profit. So I started and I was learning on the job. So I don't know about seasons. It's when I bought my car in November, October, November, some of my friends now came in. Since people that have been telling since when October, November was the peak, was the harvest, was the peak of the bull run of the last bull run. October, November was the peak of it. Because if I had no knowledge of beer season and bull season, I registered them. And the beer season kicked off from December. So some of them started fighting, insulting, saying this and that. So why will someone want to make that same mistake in this season? With all the Zoom meetings we are doing Mondays Mondays and Thursdays, we keep on stressing it daily on the WhatsApp group every day. You have to bring in people in the beer season. That time that crypto is down, that time you are not making profit, that time you are just down and weak. That is the time you have to bring people that designed Royalq, they know what they are doing. That time you are not making profits, your coins are down. That is the time you have to introduce the business to people. Because you see that time that your coins are doing fine, massive cash out, harvest season. If you introduce person that time and you register them that time, they are buying the grain. And before you know it, crypto, when coins goes up, it will also fall down. And when they buy the grain and it falls down, they will start blaming you. So the mindset, the vision is very important. This mindset is very important. The money we are making from this business is not in Royalq. That is why our capital don't go to Royalq. Our capital stays in our exchange. So what you pass to your prospects, it matters a lot. Because how will someone start a business with $100, $200, and in 3 months the person is still trading with $100, $200, and complaining that the market has been down for 3 months, no growth. But if you tell them, if you explain the business with the mindset of a provision store owner, with the mindset of a farmer that we continue watering, the farmer is getting water from somewhere to water the plant. The farmer is getting workers to come and uproot the weeds around. The farmer is investing energy on that plant, expecting returns in the harvest. A provision store owner that have used 500,000 to start up a provision store, you will see before 3 months, 4 months, he have added products. The product is adding to his shop is his own. Whether the values of the first product he bought is going down, The items are still there. One day it will say, that is why if you go to some provision store, the price of seller A, the provision store A, might be different from seller B, provision B. Entry price differs. I might buy my product today and the value goes down. Another person goes to the market to buy at that cheap value. Me, if you come to my shop to price, I will tell you at my own cost price and my profits before I will sell to you. So no loss. There's no loss in the business, no risks. We only experience waiting time. Every businesses, every legit business experience waiting time. Coins will go up, coins will come down. The mindset, the vision of Royalq is what you should sell. Anybody seeing me that I've built house today, it's not Ponzi scheme. I did Royalq. This is my 4th year. You don't start now. You want to build as the next week. You want to build as the next month. I post Royalq morning, afternoon, night. I check on my trade morning, afternoon, night. If I can give, I'm an ATM engineer. If I can go to work 5 and give another company my time, why can't I also check my robots in the evening? Check my robots as my spare time. But some persons are in this Royalq, and we will post so coins is marked for delisting in the next 1 month. These are the steps for you to take to be able to manage this delisting. So persons that are doing Royalq that paid $120 for the business. 1 month, Royalq will give Binance or the exchange will give 1 month notice that so time this coin will be delisted, and we will post it on the group and even pinned it. We'll pin it on the group, and some persons will not be online to monitor their business. This is not Ponzi scheme that you deposit money and wait 30 days to get returns. This is a full-time business. A farmer that plants will always monitor the plant, waters it, and do everything on that plant to expect harvest. Nothing good comes easy. Even when we are using Royalq, the robots to trade, it trades 247 even when we are sleeping. When you are awake, you check your business. Even when you in your provision store, you have the salesperson. So are you saying you will not monitor the records of the sales of the salesperson? What the performance of the person? Why will you leave your salesperson 1 month? You have not even attended to your business. So you see, the mindset matters. Let's leave profit for now. Profit will come. Knowledge, division is division. It's very clear. And once any of your downline have that vision, the person can never complain that my capital is down. Your capital is down. Are you not seeing that the market is down? Is it Royalq that is giving us money? The money is coming from the crypto international market. That is why our capital and the profits the robot is making stays in the exchange and not in Royalq. So I don't understand why someone will say, I don't understand this business. They told me they set up my trade with $100, and for the first 5 weeks and the 5 days, the robot gave me profit. After for the past 3 months now, no profit, and you don't care. If you have the mindset, they say knowledge is power. I do say this. Back then in photo, one of my friends saw his friend cashing out from this catfish business, and immediately he came back to the hostel, and there's a spare tank. He just started, bought the things and started the business. And in 2 weeks, everything collapsed, all the fish died. So will that person be right to say the fish business is a scam? Can the person say fish business is a scam? That's why they say knowledge is power. He cannot say fish business is a scam. He lacks the knowledge. He lacks the vision for the business. He was only after the profits. That is pausing mindset. And it cannot work in any legit, sincere business. There's no business I have not seen waiting time. There is no business I have not seen waiting time. And in Royalq, in crypto trading, we have it, which is the floating loss and the floating profit. They are called waiting time. That is the only thing we experience. If you talk about coins delisting, we have a procedure to tackle it, and you'll be on the same, you're on track. But apart from that, the waiting time is what matters. That is what we experience in this business. And in every other business, it happens. Imagine someone that imports umbrella. Normally, umbrella sells more in the rainy season. For one thing or the other, you got delayed. Your goods, your umbrella got delayed on the sea, and it came in the sunny weather. So, will you call umbrella business a scam? Is it not the same umbrella business someone is using to buy cars and build houses? But because of your own, you lack the knowledge, you imported umbrella in a sunny season instead of the rainy season, and you are calling the business a scam, something you lack knowledge. Instead of you to ask questions, what is happening? How is this business done? What is the vision of this business? You are calling it a scam. Is it not the same business people are using to cash out and change their lifestyle? So please, and please, the mindset matters a lot. The mindset should be number one because it comes with the vision for this business. The robot is just a mama's helping hand. It monitors the market. That is why we don't send our trading capital to the robot. Our trading capital stays in our exchange. The exchange is like your bank. It's like your crypto bank. It's like your normal bank where you keep you save your digital assets. So what the robot does is like a salesperson. You have stocked your provision store, you have put goods there. The salesperson only monitors the price, the cost price, and put profits for you and sell. If market is not going fine, you don't blame the salesperson. No, you will just experience, all you experience is waiting time. There might be some time that people coming to your provision store, what they want is not what you are selling. That is where growth comes in. That is where you see maybe Igbo man, let me use Igbo, starting with one shop, and before you know it, an Igbo man has two shops. Growth. How can you be in a business? You started with $100, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You are still on $100. It's not Ponzi scheme. Some persons will say the money I put, I've not seen profit, and you are telling me to put another one. Where are you putting the money? Which mindset do you have for this business? Where did you put the $100? Is it not in your crypto bank? Is it not in your crypto account? Did you put it in Royalq? No. So this mindset is important. The vision is the vision. You can't change it. You complain from now till tomorrow, the crypto market will be crypto market and it will move with the flow. Whether you like, complain from now till tomorrow. I have one of my friends back then, okay, I told you my friend that saw me bought a car in November. He started in December. I had no knowledge of this season of crypto back then in 2021. He started with he started with 2 million. He added another 2 million and another 1 million. All this money he added, all the USDT are in his exchange. There was no day he deposited the 5 million with me, or he gave it to his robots. No, it was in his binaries. That 2022, all through 2022 was beer season. It's just like a it's just like you planting in the harvest season. So that my friend planted his 5 million in the wrong season, which is the harvest. You don't plant in harvest season. So his 5 million was reducing 4.5 the value because he always check his exchange. 4 million, he will call me and be complaining. Me, I was just telling him, just be patient. Because me then, I don't have much knowledge of crypto. But all I know that coins that goes down, it will come up. But I don't know the season or the time it's will. It's 5 million all through 2022. It's 5 million reduced. He was saying 2.1. This my friend called me and was threatening me with police. I said, you didn't, even though you take me to police, you did not give me the money. You contacted the merchant and you guys did transaction. The person gave you dollars, you gave them your naira. And your dollars, you kept it in your exchange. The business is the business. The value of crypto went down. Well, capital also went down with it. With time, the business will come up. So after 2022, I stopped, at the end of 2022, I stopped, he stopped calling me. He stopped calling me. So 2023, when Bitcoin reduced to 15,000 Cs or 16,000, and Bitcoin started picking up in March, April 2023, I believe he started seeing increments in his floating capital, his capital. So all in 3 months ago, or 4 months ago, when $1 was around 1.7 or 1.8, I now started seeing his call. He was calling me, and I said, this guy is calling me. What happened? Maybe he wants to call army for me or what? Before you know, I did not pick. He now sent me SMS that he is seeing, I think, 6 point something million in his account. This is a person that started with 5 million. And because of he started in the harvest season, beer season entered, his 5 million reduced to 2 point something. And he was threatening me. After 2023 started moving, in December or January, February, he now messaged me that he's seen 6 point something million. That day, I was dabbing, I told him to screenshot, he now screenshot to send to me. That day he gave me, I think, 100,000 that day. Then the total he gave me was 250,000. So the business is the business. You don't have to, if I meet someone or someone meets me and say I should explain what I tell the person, put yourself in a businessman mindset that you want to start a provision store. That is the first thing I tell my pros, anybody coming to start Royalq business. Then the second thing is that the business is the volatile one. The robot is using your capital to buy crypto. Crypto goes down and it comes up. Crypto can make you millions. It can also delay your money. So you don't use money that you want to use to pay house rent the next month. You don't use it for crypto trading. You don't use money that you want to use for school fees next week or next 2 months for crypto trading. What you rented the robots for 1 year. So you are supposed to use money that you don't have need for a period of like 1 year or 2 years. This, my friend, is because of that is 5 million. It was no money he wanted to use. All through 2022, 2023, he did not touch it. That was why I was able to see 6 point. And if he has left that money before December 2025 go on, I know he would have seen more than 10 million. You know that my friends, when I went to see him, he was now telling me that why didn't I pressurize him? Because that time in 2022, when his money reduced to 2 point something million, I was telling him that, see, if you have another 5 million, put. So he made that statement someone is making today that I put 5 million and I'm seeing 2.1. Me that I want to find police and come and arrest you. You're telling me to put another 5 million. Now, when I visited him in his house, he now said, George, why didn't you put pressure on me for me to put that 5 million? Why didn't I persuade him? And I said, how will I persuade you to make money? The business is you, is your capital, is your profits. You are not giving me. So why will I persuade you that you don't want to listen when I was telling you that you should realize that the business will come up? If you have another 5 million, put it. And back then, he bought one USDT for I think 500 or 550 or 600. He was telling me that supposing he listened to me then and he invested another 5 million, what he should have cashed out in these 3 months when USDT was around 1718 should be around 50 million or 40 something. He was telling me that I would have persuaded him. I said, no, the business is the business, the vision is the vision. I was selling the vision to you, but you refused because your 5 million has reduced to 2.1. So I think I've been able to explain what the business is all about. Then we should know that the floating loss, the value of the coin your robot is trading that has reduced, that money is part of your capital. So that is why you see when coin starts increasing, if you go to your exchange, your floating capital will also be increasing. This Bitcoin we are seeing that is $61,000, $62,000 today. In 2022 December, this Bitcoin reduced to 16,000. So you see, coins goes down and it will come up. If you don't have capital that you can put for investments for this even for a year, the robot, you rented it for a year. So why won't you have a capital to rent for a year? It's just like you. How will a businessman that starts a provision store now decide that after 1 month, and since the value of the umbrella has reduced, I want to stop selling umbrella? When he knows that umbrella season will come, it's just for him to be patient. The season for rain season must everly come. So why will he sell his umbrella at a lower price? Because it's sunny. What he will do as a businessman, he will look for another capital and start selling what is raining. That is growth. He will not rent another shop. Growth. That is how people grow. You throw away someone you say you throw away the umbrella. No evil man will throw umbrella away because there must be rainy season. What Igbo man will do as he is waiting for rainy season to come, he will find a way to be making small profits. In Royalq, we call it the sub profits. Even when your coins are down, what you should be after is those sub profits. Those sub profits, $10, $20, $15, depending on what the amount of USDT your robot is using to buy your margin calls. Some make $20, $40, depending on the capital. Some will make $2 in a day, $1 in a day as sub profits while they are waiting. And in this period, if they go to their exchange, their capital must have reduced because crypto is down. But a businessman will focus on how is sales today? Okay, the umbrella, the season is not here. Let me look for, okay, what is in season now? Farm. Since it's the Igbo man will look for money and start farm business and be making small. You might start with those small farms, those small farm. You might start selling those ones. The umbrella is staying in his shop, no risk, no loss. He only will experience waiting time. Same thing in Royalq. Your profit, your capital that is down today. Number one, you're not even supposed to go and be looking your capital because what is there is floating capital, not your real capital. It's floating in the sense that today you see it on -2, tomorrow you see it on +2, next month you see it on -10. It's floating, it's not stable. So you cannot hurry and say, I'm not doing the business again. Let me go and close let me go and sell off my coins before it will evaporate. Someone used to evaporate in my prospect zone today. My prospect group that capital will evaporate. Even the value of gold, you go to the market, buy a gold chain, the value today might not be the value, it might reduce tomorrow. But your gold is staying with you. Your gold is staying with you. How does it evaporate? What you bought is staying with you. Your gold, you are wearing it, but the value in the market is down. It can't evaporate because you know that it's a matter of seasons. There's a season that gold value will skyrocket, it will come up. So I believe this is 9:34. I believe I've been able to touch the major issues that we are supposed to know as Royalq members. And another thing is that we all are leaders. As far you have rented, it's not easy to rent a shop for 1 year. A businessman or businesswoman, you take responsibility of your business. If you want to be successful, my upline then will tell me that, George, if you want to be successful, you have to take responsibility for others. You see that car you want to buy, if you don't start taking responsibility for others, like attending to others, solving their problems, getting your team, creating your own WhatsApp group, you will not. Dangote today is still doing adverts, even as the richest African. Someone today in my prospect group said, if you are making big money, why will you be advertising for people to join? And I asked the person, why don't you tell Dangote to stop his adverts or stop marketing his cement and other products? He's already the richest man in Africa. So why will Dangote be interested in the salt profits? I don't know how much comes out from salt. This salt, they say 100, 200 for a bag. I don't know how much profit. But Dangote, as the richest man, is still interested in marketing that salt. That Dangote is making profit from a poor man, as he is the richest man in Africa. He is making those small profits from even the poor man that buys his salt. Then you will now still say, this business Royalq looks like a scam, because if someone is making money, why will the person be advertising it? Okay, so I've been able to talk. We'll give space. I don't know if Dr. Money have anything to say, or Lidosha, you can take it off from there. Let's know if we have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Leader George. Thank you so much. If after listening to today's Zoom,
you don't understand the basics of cryptocurrency and Royalq, just let us carry you to church. You need serious deliverance. MFM, ha. One anointing on yourself will not be okay for you. So I believe that Leader George has done justice to today's Zoom. I don't have anything to say, but I think I have just one thing to say. I just want to say that I think we should all remember first that you are a cryptocurrency trader first before anything else. So when they ask you, you are a cryptocurrency trader first, you can now start saying, oh, I use robotics to trade. But remember first that you're a cryptocurrency trader. That's what you do. You trade cryptocurrency. You trade the cryptocurrency market. Royalq, you don't have any money they are paying you. Every money you get, be it trading, is gotten from the cryptocurrency international market. If it's reward, it's gotten from your team. So it's not Ponzi that when you ask questions like, oh, how are you getting this money from? They cannot answer you. They do not have answers to your question. Once it's Ponzi, don't worry. They cannot answer your question. The company cannot answer your question how the money is gotten from. So the money we are making from trading is gotten from the international market, the cryptocurrency international market, and the rewards we get is gotten from activation gains and gas fees. That one, we'll probably explain that one, or we have explained that one before. But first, remember that you're a cryptocurrency trader before anything else. If you are doing dry cleaning job and you are using your hands to wash, and then there is person B, and person B is using a washing machine, what are you? You are a dry cleaner, regardless of whether you have an automated machine to do your biddings or not. So thank you so much, Leader George. This Zoom was very, very educative, and I hope we all learned a lot today. Today is, funny enough, this month is August. We have our August visitor. Our August visitor, I cannot see her again though. It's as if our August visitor have left though. I don't see our August visitor again. Order to I don't know if Dr. Money has, okay, I think his network that is throwing her out. So let's just wait for her to join. I don't know if she's here. Okay, I think she's here. Okay, I think network threw us out. I was saying that this month is August, and guess what? We have an August visitor this month. So I don't know I don't know. So let me introduce Dr. Money. Dr. Money is in the building, and Dr. Money is a V6, first female V6 in the world. And Dr. Money is in the house. We don't invite Dr. Money. I don't know how she got here. But yeah, we have our August visitor, and I don't know if Dr. Money is free to just briefly just give us a word. Anything, ma. I don't know if you are free. I know you did not plan to talk to us, but I don't know if you are free to just give us 1 or 2 words, ma.
Can't I just sneak into a meeting and sneak out?
You cannot do it.
Why are you guys doing this to me?
When we see
Can't
you
I
like
just sneak into a meeting and just sneak out?
change your name. You can do that, but you can use another name. So you can disguise. But is it that one disguise? You see your name and your profile. So no, you cannot enjoy us.
Okay.
You can't enjoy you too. You're welcome, ma.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Before I start, permit me to congratulate George once again. I'm really, really impressed. He's a testimony to the fact that hard work pays, not just hard work, smart work, commitments. From the very first day, I'm this kind of person that I like serious people. I make friends with only people that are serious. That's my kind of person. If you're not serious with making money or with business, we don't have anything to discuss. I just avoid you. So from the very first day, I noticed him in Coach Julius' group. I picked interest on him because of the way he was persistent, serious. He didn't even know I was noticing him till he approached me, to make him admin on the group. He was OBM's downline and all that. I know he has forgotten. So I take notice of those kind of serious people. And today, you can see that the effort he has put in paid. And why I am particularly impressed about this young man, for you to survive the bear market, you are a president. There's this song that is raining now, challenge that you do, President General. You are a president. For you to survive the bear market, he did not shake. He did not do anything like leave the business. He was consistent during the 3 years of the bear season. He was turning up, holding meetings back to back, trying to build his team and all that. Today, you can see the result of that. So don't just think that he just did magic and then he just got money in this economy where a bag of cement, rod, and everything is expensive, and he just got a house. No, he worked for it. And the beauty of it is that the next 12 months will be mad. When I say mad, so everyone on this call, this is enough to encourage you. This one is not like all those kind of stories you hear that, let me use it. Generally, there's this belief that networkers, they want to show off with other people's results, other people's, this is your team leader. This is his result, not my result. Don't you want to be like him? Don't you want to even be better than him? Don't you want to be financially free? Even in this kind of economy, since on the 1st of August, Nigerians, they've been protesting. Even me in my house, I'll be protesting in my house against the hardship in the economy. But you have this business that you can protest with. Like what I tell people, your mindset matters, like what Coach George said. Instead of me to go to the street and start fighting, risking my life, why don't I protest the poverty with my bots? What are we protesting for? We want to be able to afford things. We want to make money, right? We want to get good life. I'm not saying that, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that our leaders shouldn't do these things. Of course, it's our right. They should do it. But when they are not doing it, do you want to be the sacrificial lamb? You want to die? No, you can decide to make the money yourself. Last, the most important thing is that you are getting money to feed your family, to take care of your needs until this whole era pass, because it will pass. But the most important thing is that you have to be alive with your family to survive this whole Nigeria mess passing away. This is the beginning. People that are playing with their business, I'm not swearing, I'm not cursing, don't get me wrong, because some people are fanatics. I'm just being realistic. You know with me that the price of one paint rubber of beans last year has tripled. Gary has tripled. This is just 1 year of this government. We still have, let's not even talk of 7 years, we still have 3 years first. What do you think will happen next year? Now, this is what happens. Apart from not being able to meet your needs, this hardship will lead to even increase in crime. So you need to be able to make good money so that you can feed your family. And if because of the economy you are living in areas that are really seriously prone to crime, you can move from that place to better place. That is why, in short, Nigerians right now need Royalq more than any other country in Nigeria, because we are fighting for survival. There is difference between fighting to live luxury life and fighting for essential. Nigerians right now are fighting for essential. You cannot be talking of driving Range Rover tier rubber where you've not been able to get a keke. So we are fighting for us right now, which is good food, good accommodations. Was telling me the other day, a new member that imagine she started trading with $100, and for 1 month now, no, about 1 month plus, he has not gotten up to $50. And I looked at him. I said, "Are you a magician? Why do you people come into online business or crypto business with this kind of expectation, with this kind of mindset? First and foremost, in your offline business, when you put money in your business, do you make 50% profit?" Once he was looking at me, I asked him, "Do you make 20% profit in a month? So why do you expect, if you mindset, you will definitely be scammed, because even though you are a scammer, for somebody to steal you it from you easily, either you are ignorant or you are a thief yourself. So you must change that greedy mindset. That is why they want to make everything at once. Then number two, let's be realistic. Now, don't get me wrong, because I like apologizing before I say something. In this economy, this Nigeria, you want to do an offline business. One, you a shop. That's your 120. So don't you got your shop. Please, let's know that. Selling it, you must rent a place, pay for it for 1 year. Okay? Now, that is the rent. So that is not part of your capital. And then you decided to stock that shop with $100 Naira. Right now in Nigeria, let's say about 116. Please, if you want to sell Smiths, I don't want to go to Smith, but maybe you will not get more than I don't know, 160,000. But one good ad bag right now is even 60 or 80. So let's decide you want to go 1,000. So you'll be getting like 5 or 6. What am I trying to say? You cannot compare what you'll be making with that level of investment in your business, your offline business, with somebody that wants to open a shop for shoes and stuff place. So I business, so that online, you need money, good capital. Don't let anybody deceive you. Now, this is, I know it is not easy to get the capital. This is why this business is line business. You have the second part of the business. You can raise money to stock your shop. So once you realize that that's your 160,000 Naira that you used to buy coin, is not enough to sell shoes or bags or clothes in your shop. What do? You look for money to stock. Be realistic. Can you open a shop in Nigeria, even in your village? You carry 160,000, that's what you want to stock to sell? You cannot. You need money. Then you go and borrow or sell whatever you have to raise money to fill that shop. But in Royalq, you don't even need to do that. This business has two sides with which you can use to raise money. You trade, and then you promote the business. So that is why I said earlier on that Leader George grew and made money, not just hard work, smart work. That is how most of us started. When I tell people that from V1 to V6, I didn't trade, they don't believe. I didn't trade because I didn't know much. I just know what I knew of cryptos in 2016 is to hold. I'm very good with that. Hold for bull run. I know that is my specialty. But this day trading, I started learning it again last year. No. 2022 I took this butter trade. I know how to do this one. I'm good in convincing people. Me, I will use my upline's results, James. I will use OBM's results, other people's results, and Badge was trading very well. I just use people's results, and I was growing my team, and I was making sweet money. It got to a level to even go and learn trade. I was not interested because I was making stupid money, like foolish money, stupid money. Came, I decided to spend time to go and learn, and I'm still learning today. So I'm not saying you shouldn't learn now how to trade, but I'm telling you that you have options to helping yourself. Okay, please. I didn't plan to talk. The issue I have is that when I start, I'm very passionate about Royalq. So when I start, I don't know how to stop. So let me just pause here. But you don't need anybody to motivate you. So please, the condition of Nigeria right now is enough to motivate you. Don't go and put yourself out there and die foolishly. It is your family that will lose. Revolt, protest with your business. That is what you owe yourself and your family.
Thank you so much, Dr. Money. We really appreciate it. I know you did not plan to talk today, but anytime I see you, I like to hear you speak about Royalq, yes, because I know you are very passionate about it. Thank you so much. For those that do not know Dr. Money, like I said earlier, is a V6 rank in Royalq. So yeah, that is Dr. Money. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. I don't know if we have questions. We can take questions and we can then round up to this Zoom section. Do we have questions? If we have questions, please unmute yourself and ask your question. If Dr. Money is here, you can ask Dr. Money like any question if you have any question for her. You know, it doesn't have to be about Royalq. It can be anything. Please ask your question so that we can round up to this Zoom section. Is that George? Is there something you want to add? I see that you're unmuted. Please, do we have questions? Questions can come. You can use the chat box. If you don't want to speak to us, it's fine. You can use the chat box to ask your question. Someone said that would still the 5 months. Yes, so for people saying, oh, if the business is good, why are we promoting it like this? Yeah, Dangote is still looking for money. So yeah, please use the chat box to ask your question. We can ask Dr. Money how she was able to rank up that fast. I think Dr. Money took like, I don't know if I can remember, but like 6 months to rank up from V1 to V6. I don't know if I don't know if I'm mistaken, but it was very fast. I know it was in 2021 she ranked up from V1 to V6. When I joined Royalq, I always heard of Dr. Money. The moment I joined Royalq. I always heard of Dr. Money. Okay, okay. She said she just confirmed 6 months, so it's doable. You might not be as fast as that, but I feel like everybody should have a target to be in V6. There's nothing like, oh, you cannot tell people about the business. She just confirmed that when she started, she wasn't trading. She was only just focused on team building. She was only just building her team. She was focused on team building. She wasn't trading. So that part of Royalq is very much available to anyone. I don't really understand the boat process. The trade ran from 97.3 to 100, making $3 is still running. You can see the present status. The only thing I understand is that the boat will not sell at a loss. But why did the boat not sell at 100.48? I'm not seeing any screenshots you are sending, so I don't know how to. So the robot sells when it gets to your take profit. I believe that will make sense to you. You're just saying numbers. I can read from the chat, but I don't quite get what you're trying to explain. But the robot only sells when it gets to your take profit, and also when the callback is triggered. So I believe that should explain that. So okay, so since we do not have any any questions, I would like to round up. I don't know if anyone have anything to say before we round up our Zoom tonight, but I am glad we're able to do this Zoom, and the recordings will be out today or tomorrow. I believe that we should be able to watch these Zoom recordings. You can also share it to your prospects to educate them better. Leader George, do you have anything to say? Someone said, good evening, my able leader. I told my upline that we will do better in Royalq if can learn cryptocurrency signal. So please, leaders, I need your recommendation on where to learn. Yes, we have a lot of materials on that. RQT MI do Zoom on signals, how to pick signals, how to actually trade using that. So yes, we do share those materials, but we'll share it again on our group so that you can access that. We'll share the YouTube channel also. Leader George, I'm not sure, but you're not audible.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, please go ahead.
Said, I don't really understand.
Leader George, your sound is not clear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So time taking said, I don't really understand the boat process. This trade ran from $97.3 to $100.48, making $3. It's still running. You can see the present status. The only thing I can understand is that the boat will not sell at a loss, but why didn't the boat sell at 100.48? So time taking, the process of the boat is that Royalq has a function called the callback function. So if you check the status of the trade, you see, okay, like waiting for the trigger, the sell trigger. You understand? Maybe your coins is to sell at 10.48. Once the coin increase to 100.48, sorry, to stay at 100.48. Once the coin increase to 100.48, the robot triggers a sell, but it will not sell because of your callback. So it will not use your callback function. That is the earning callback function. If you said the default is 0.3%. So if your coins have increased to this 100.48, which is your take profit points, the price, your take profit price, it will trigger it, but it will not sell. Royalq, the function is to enable Royalq make good profits for you. So it will see if this coin will still increase more than this 100.48. So that is the idea, so that it will make profits for you. That is why you see some persons, they will be expecting $2 profit, but they are seeing 2.9. They are seeing 3 points. It's because of the callback function. Royalq uses this callback function to help us buy at the best price and to help us sell at a best price. You understand? So that is why, that is the reason for maybe it reached 100.48 and it did not sell. It has triggered a sell. It's waiting for your callback to enable, to make sure that the robot makes more profit if this coin is will continue pumping. So thank you. Sure, you can continue.
Please, can I add more to that? Please, I was the one that asked the question.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
please.
Okay, the point I'm trying to make is that I don't know whether the setting is wrong on my side. My thinking is that at such a time when I think it has hit the upper Bollinger Band, and I know it's coming down, it should have sold at that point where the profit was highest. But at this moment, that thing that came to 100.48 is at the moment 94, is at the moment of $94, which means it has gone to a loss. I understand the point you're making that when you leave it, it will come back and make profits. But when will that be? And meanwhile, that capital is tied. I cannot trade any other thing until that release is done. So that's the prompt I'm trying to understand how it works.
Okay, what is your callback function percentage?
Frankly, I don't know that detail. I'm just about a week into this.
What you should know, you are using a robot to trade. You should pay attention of how to, that is what I'm saying. The vision is important, the knowledge is important. Now you are saying you want to trade another coin so you make profit. But the features of the robot, you don't understand it. A plane, if you are gifted a plane, you can't just carry it and be flying it. You should learn how to fly the plane. You find flying in a plane will give you comfort and you will reach your destination faster. But you should know how to operate it. Now, you don't know the callback function, but you are complaining because you are supposed to make profits. That is why even in the work system, even after you go to school, do your NYSC, when you come, once a company employs you, you go through probation period, or some people will call it maybe IT. These are the time that you will learn on how things are being done. That time, they don't pay you your normal salary. They will pay you. So it's not all about the profits when you are starting. It's about getting the knowledge, the process of how it works. Those parameters, I know we do have every Saturday, Leader Julius' team, they do have, and we have the recordings. So take out time to get the recording of how the features of the robot as a new member. We have the video. You will see what all those trade settings, the meaning of those trade settings. So you will know how your robot works, how it's processed. So it should not be all about the profit, the profit, the profit. Know what those functions, those labels, what are they for? So I don't know if you have any other questions.
Leader George.
Ma?
Leader George.
Ma?
Okay, you know what? I think you should do. Then I'm sure you have your contact on WhatsApp, so it should. I'm suggesting that it should shut you up. and then you do either a Zoom or you WhatsApp, you share screen, share the screen with you, go through the trade setting. It's sounding like somebody that is eager to learn, and most times we don't have people that are eager to learn often. So this is one trick again in growing your team. So you notice this kind of persons, you give them attention as long as they're in your structure, you give them attention and you feed them and you grow them, even if they are your downlines, because his immediate upline may not even be as committed to learning as him. You understand? So go through the trade setting, then you show him, teach him, because I'm thinking that from what he said, the trade went into profit to a particular level. So now we don't know the percentage trade profits one. So maybe he's seeing 10.4 and that 10.4 could be 2 or 3%. I'm just estimating 2 or 3%. And maybe they put 5% as take profits because he's even saying he doesn't know the settings. So maybe they put 5%. The fact that he's seeing 2 or 3% until it gets to that 5%, it will not sell, it will not take profits. So that could be one of the reasons. And most times people make this mistake because they want to make a lot of money with small capital. So, and they don't look at the market, the times of the market, that, okay, the market has been bearish for the past how many days? So they don't take that into consideration. Because when you're in this kind of bearish time, you don't take more than 1%. So you look at that, and you also look at this callback you're talking. So let's see the percentage that what is there. So those are the two things that could be responsible for this situation. Please do that with him since he's just a week old and he's ready to learn. Thank you.
You don't have audio, Leader George.
Okay, time taking. Can you hear me?
Yes,
you can
please
chat
go ahead.
on WhatsApp. Okay, so Lidosha, you can continue.
All right, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out today to attend our Zoom meetings. Our Zoom meetings are Thursdays and Fridays. Today, we actually just did a special one to just properly do proper orientation on what this business is all about. Thank you so much, Leader George, for always taking out time to explain to us and teach us. Thank you so much, Dr. Money. I really appreciate your presence today, and thank you for.
There's a V4 leader on this call. She's in there.
we have a
Leader
V4
Donkin.
leader on the call. All right. Yes, yeah. Leader Donchi is a V4 leader, and she's on this call. Ma, please, you can just say something to us before we round up today's Zoom. So yes, we have a V4 leader on this call. Leader George
Hi
also is a
everyone, good
V4.
evening.
Good
Hello
evening.
everyone. I was thinking I would just wait to the meeting and I'll just sneak away. There's some money for hide me small now.
Welcome.
How's everyone doing? Thank you, Leader George, and it was an
No
amazing
hiding place
session.
for goldfish.
Thank you guys. This was a very interesting session, and yes, I agree with George. Kindly go through the guy's trade settings with him. I'm sure he needs to understand the template of what he's using. So there's a setting he's using, and he should understand the settings. I always like to explain every line, not position take profit ratio, full position take, all those lines. I like to explain it to my people so they understand. So kindly do that for him, and thank you for explaining. This was an amazing session. Everybody should get to work. There is money in this business. Trust me, George is an example. Buying a Jeep, building a house from this business. Let's get up, guys. Get up and work. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leader Donchi. Like I said, Leader Donchi is a V4. So yeah, there's no hiding for. In fact, I don't care, even if you are a V1, there's no hiding for a V1 that is very, very active. You listen to Dr. Money when she said she started to notice Leader George way back in 2021. Even when me I joined, I also noticed Leader George. So yes, there's no hiding place for any leader. Not to talk of a V4 leader. V4 is a very, very, very big deal. Very big deal. And I'd like to say also congratulations to Leader George. We'll need to do a proper Zoom, and we've not watched this your house. So let us know when we are going to come and do the party for this your house, because we need to come and party and properly celebrate this this your house. Is a big deal, and I hope that everyone on this call strive to even be better. Me too. I've not built my house. Like, I've not built my house like with Royalq money. So I have to put in the work. We'll have to put in work so that we can get there. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. And I hope you all enjoy your weekend.
I
Bye.
also
I'll see
thank
you.
I also thank Leader Donchi for posting our Zoom link. Leader Shah, you didn't notice that we had visitors. This time, even the
Shocked.
time
I'm
guy,
shocked where they are coming from, but I don't know who posted
time
it.
taking, I don't think it's from most of the people here. So thank you,
Yeah.
Leader Donchi, for posting the link. We appreciate.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chi. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Dr. Money. Thank you, George, and to all the members present. Thank you so much. Good night. Have a
Good
blessed
night.
weekend. Enjoy your weekend, though. Just, enjoy your weekend. And keep learning, please. Keep learning. If you go to YouTube and just type anything, you see anything you need there. Everything you need is there. Talk to your upline. Keep learning. Use weekends to learn. I know most of us have 9 to 5 or personal jobs, but try as much as possible to use the weekends to learn about this business you put your money. Good night, everybody. Bye.